How's it going, everybody? It's your boy McWhoopin, and today we are back with yet another episode of Cities Skylines. And today we are gonna do the one thing that we've been planning on doing for a while, but never actually got along doing, which will be actually setting up our bus network. And right now I'm just kind of letting the game roll through with the cinematic, and just take a gander at all the different areas. I haven't actually done this in game before for this map, so I thought might as well do this once, get that nice little look, those different views, and get us back into our main view. Pause this for a moment. Right now we're in a little bit of a mini death wave at the moment here, so just gotta wait for all that to clear up. But one of the first things I want to do is we are buying another square of land. Get that one over there done, because one of the things I also wanted to get done is over here. Because I want to actually build, place, and build another one of my bus metro hubs right over here. As this hub here will be the one that connects these two, and also this one here will service this area here, and what will eventually be these areas over here. So we'll have one area here, this section here, and over here on the other side of the highway, this will be the areas that this one hub will service, and this one here will service here, 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 and here. So it'll service all these different areas. So we'll have each one of the hubs together, and then a subway system connecting the two areas together. So that's one of the things that we'll do right off the bat is we will grab our metro. Okie dokie, so I'm kind of confused as to why that wasn't automatically upside down, that underground, which is weird. There we go. So just one big solid connection between the two. And there we go. That is done. And the rest of this I'm going to kind of doing a bit of a time lapse while I build myself a bit of a road network over here, trying to get everything connected. So bear with me a moment, and we will be right back. Okay, so here, start looking actually around, try to find best road to start using, and originally going with 4-lane with the turning lane side, but and upgrade the old roadway and trying to build this bridge, but this bridge just does not want to cooperate worth a darn. So trying to raise the height on it, make sure and get ourselves some decent height going, and that the height adjustment doesn't work properly, so it's like try to fix it again. And now setting that up so we get that going all the way through, and now I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to do my lines and try to connect from there, but it just didn't want to connect properly, so I was like, well, screw it, we'll redo this from scratch, and made the new intersection there, and then trying to connect this line from the bottom. I'm just starting to have an issue with just trying to run the entire thing from side to side, but the track was not letting me either run over it or run under it, so I tried to figure out a way to make this work properly. So that's why you kind of see me moving back and forth, trying to adjust, doing height adjustment, because I want to have the drain go over top and have the road go underneath. So I realized pretty much the only way to do this is going to be build the actual road first, then lower it, and then try to build the bridge over top afterwards, and then kind of adjust the height when it's all said and done, so we can kind of get ourselves a little bit better height adjustment. There we go, that looks good. It's kind of what I wanted to go with that. And then just now starting to extend the road in this area, and of course gonna put the traffic circle in there, get a nice big one, and then of course using traffic manager, setting it up so I have all the giveaways going. And now it's trying to figure out how I wanted to do this traffic circle, the bus terminal, which realizing after putting that up there, like, this is probably not the right way to do this, so I'm still trying to figure it out. So I'm trying to put roads around, trying to see if I can kind of find a way to make this somewhat work. And just looking at this, just doesn't look good. And I'm assuming that's going to cause a lot of traffic issues over there when buses are trying to turn in to that area. So I'm like, maybe I can put a overpass here. So I try to do like a 1-lane overpass, but that 1-lane bridge isn't, the 1-lane road doesn't have a bridge version of it, so you can't actually do the bridge version. So that's why I didn't bother. So I actually went with the 2-lane one-way, put it over top. Still, this kind of looks ugly, and I'm like, I don't like the way this goes. It doesn't flow properly, and you're still on that 6-lane road, but it's going to be just horrendous. So I'm like, thinking about it, like any other ways I can kind of do this, try to find other roads to kind of do with it, and start trying to figure out ways around this. I'm like, no, this is probably not going to work. Start fiddling around, and it's like, it just doesn't look good. There's too many intersections right beside each other, so just get rid of it. start from scratch again, go put it off right here, a little more simple, a little more basic, right off the main road, and there we go. And then just come back in, delete the metro line, adjust it, put a nice little curve on the line, and there we go. So yeah, now that's back in place. Got that going. Now I was initially trying to think of ways to adjust the lines to actually make use of the bus depots, but couldn't really figure out a way, so decided to go, first things first, just draw this one line in, kind of see if I can fit it around every possible spot in that little area. Just run it all the way around with one. So that side would be done. And then looking at these ones, trying to incorporate them with the routes, to try to see if I can delete the stops in this area for that one line, but it's still kind of staying over there, and I don't know exactly where all the lines are, so it's just getting to be a bit too much. So I'll just screw it, delete the line entirely, and let's make sure I pop an extra stop in there just so we can make sure that area is fully covered. And now start from scratch here and build this line so you can adjust, so this one bus here will only work on the top of the bus, the section here, so running it around, so each section is going to have its own dedicated bus loop. Thought this would be a nicer way of doing it. So going up to there, and that's when I realized that one little section right there is not two-way, it's only one-way. So that's when I changed it so I can make the bus route be a little bit cleaner, just in that one little area. And now I'll delete that last line and set up another bus route. Bring that over through here. That one around. And this one just goes around to where the university is, stopping that new section, finishing that off. And I try to keep on adjusting those two articulated buses, but they always change back over. And I'll create my third line, which is actually my university line. And it goes through all there, makes its way back, and I think I just realized one of the problems I had, which I wanted to add in a fifth line, but I couldn't do it because I ran out of spots. But I think it's accidentally hit one of my lines having two different stops. So when it starts and when it ends, so I accidentally used two of them, so now I have to go back and adjust that, and that'll probably be in a couple of episodes, but at least that'll give us the additional ones. Yes, I think, like number 1, number 2 are one bus, and then the other 3 are different buses. So I was going to do one for industrial, but I ran out of spaces, so now I decided I might as well pop in another metro station in the industrial area so I can try to get these people through, and then I could do a bus line in there, or maybe even a couple, one for just this industrial area, and then another one for the main industrial ones, like the ore and oil and farms that I'm going to be building in that area. So I guess that will work in a way like that, but it's not going to be as good as what I kind of wanted, but it is what it is. And now just trying to run that line in to make sure the LRT is set up, and there we go. Okay, and there we have it. Finish that off, and now we have done all of our lines. Quite a bit have gone through. There's going to be a lot of buses coming out of the terminal. 3 of them start coming through, and there you go. Some of the buses coming around now. Quite a lot of buses. We got a lot of traffic right now, but this is from the last episode because we didn't really do anything. This is all the people trying to move in, so this is gonna clear up on its own, which I probably should give you some time to give it some extra speed to get that going. There we go. There's all the buses coming out of the depot. Which all that's going to take a while to kind of sort itself out. But at least as it stands right now, we have ourselves not only multiple different bus routes, which for some reason are trying to pretend to be school buses when we're all supposed to be articulated buses. Why they keep on wanting to change. But we also do have our subway line that goes through as well. For some reason the line doesn't actually show up on the map, but hoping that this is actually still is functioning. Oh, wait a second. I actually need a subway depot now? That's a new thing. Okay, well. There's a metro station. Under a metro station. And the tracks. Which, so... don't know why I don't have a depot. Okay, let's just try this then, and just pause it for a quick second. That around. Oh, so that one's connected. Let's try that one connected. Does this give me a depot? No. Okay, I don't know what's going on here, because I should be having train rolling through here. Let's try this, see if that adds something. Okay, why is there an issue with depot? This doesn't make any sense. First. Yeah, that should shut that up. There we go. Okay, and I'm just going to pause this for a second. We're going to try to figure out what the heck is going on with the metro system. So I will be right back in just a second. Okay, and we're back. So yeah, there was another building that you need to actually build, which I was not aware of. I think actually I have a bunch of mods. I think this is actually part of the mod here, which is the actual metro depot, which is this guy right here. So this is actually for the metro overhaul mod. So this will actually give us a train. So I have my depot here for the trains to go in and out from. So now I actually have a fully functioning metro line with all my buses and all that stuff. And so that line's now running properly. I deleted the metro that I put there, which I should. Let me fill this area. There we go. So now we have our lines running through, and we are just going to kind of leave things like this at the moment. And I'm going to just do a little time lapsing and kind of let this run for a little bit while everything kind of gets decongested, and I will be back with you shortly. Alright, so first off, what I kind of do here is looking at just popping in time traffic lights to kind of solve the traffic issue, which these help immensely for traffic. Just being able to have that set time for all those vehicles to get through kind of pushes through a lot of vehicles a lot easier than what a regular set traffic lights or stop signs will do. So it does work out nicely, but you end up having to play with the time a little bit more, which this is future me, so I did this in between, like after this episode I kind of adjusted timing on it to make things a little bit better, but that was one of the big things I wanted to do, was kind of get that done. And then here I'm noticing that since there's so much traffic coming in, I'm like, I probably should build the traffic circle, which is the on-ramp, so I can get that going. So that's why I started doing that here until it interrupted a lot. Oh, and look at that, we got ourselves our academic year. We finally got ourselves our promotion. We're now a recognized school, and we will be able to actually put some new buildings in. So we've got the cafeteria, the school fountain, the gymnasium, and the outdoor study hall, which is great. But we'll do that probably next episode. Right now I'm just kind of getting this going, and I'm gonna put in, well, back to putting in that traffic circle. And then I try to actually do the again, but I get interrupted once more. Oh, and we even bumped up to Grand City, so another upgrade. So okay, so we'll try to finish getting through this, so I'll finish that off, and then we'll go back to building the circle. And now I finally get a chance to finish this off by then circling. So this is the wider one, which is the one I prefer to do, so if I don't mess it up. So it's a big beefy circle, gives you a lot more space to kind of have the vehicles move around it, which is good. And now adjusting the road and deleting that so you can get a nice even connection. Now making nice kind of smoother on-ramps and off-ramps. Okay, so now we got ourselves our circle on this end. This will probably become very busy very quickly. But I guess we're going to kind of leave that here for tonight. So thanks so much for watching. Remember to like, share, subscribe, and all that. Definitely improves the channel and all that. So anytime you guys do that, it's always going to be greatly appreciated. And my water availability's gone down. So 1 second here while I traffic circle, put that in. Drag that to there. There we go. Now I got water. Okay, so yeah, so again, thank you for watching. Always appreciated. or anytime you guys do this, because having people actually actively seeking out your channel and wanting to watch what you're doing is always a blessing for any creator out there, so that people actually go do that. So again, we're gonna think, oh my god, no, level 3 for my garden, which is awesome. Okay, so we got a lot of upgrading to kind of get going in the next episode. So yeah, we got a lot to do. So thank you so much for everything, and we have to end it now. So have yourselves a good night.